Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer. We're just out for a little ride this morning. I'm up here taking off from that gate right there on the right is Olympia Crossing. We've been through there a couple times, but we're going to head on further out. Really pretty country up here. This is on the way up to the McDonald's observatory. But yeah, what I want to talk to you all about is today's my anniversary, June 1st, 3 years of full-time RV living. I started in 2019, June 1st. I was renting a house up till that time up in Boyd, and that came to an end, and my Starcraft trailer, which was like a 24 foot, I believe, maybe not even that long, 20, it might have been like 22. It was hooked up over at my son's house. I lived in that before, back in 2016 for a few months out here in Alpine, just in between houses, but you know, not like permanently full time, which I'm doing now. But anyway, just run through the timeline a little bit if I can remember it. I wrote it all down, but I'm driving, so I can't read what I wrote down. But, let's see, I stayed in Boyd from June 1st, 2019 until July 2020. By that time, we were in the process of selling that Starcraft, and I had bought a casita, and so I got the casita, a used one, and I moved down to, in July, I moved down to Ingram. Thought I wanted to go back to the hill country where I grew up and see my friends and, you know, be down there. So I went to Ingram to Johnson Creek RV Resort. Notice I said resort, and it was. And it was really a nice place, but if RV park has resort on the end of it, look out, because you're going to be paying a little bit more, or maybe sometimes quite a bit more. So look at this guy on this bike. He is right in the middle of the road. Now, there's really no reason for him to ride in the middle of the road. He's got a nice shoulder over there. Yep, he's moving back to the middle again. Anyway, so I stayed there, and I had to pay for my electricity there. Each lot was metered. Can y'all see the observatories up on the mountain? Hope so. Got a good shot of them right there. There's two on the mountain to the left. Those are the older ones. And over on that mountain on the right is you'll see a silver dot, and that's the newest one. But let's see. I stayed there for 10 months until May of 2021, and I moved temporarily. I moved back up to Boyd I knew I was coming out here, so I went back to my son's, and I hooked up, and we've got a full hookup there. And I hope this isn't boring y'all, but I just wanted to run through the timeline. And so I knew I was coming out here, and they were coming out in July, so I just figured we'd travel together. So I stayed there a couple months, and in July of last year, 2021, I came out here to Fort Davis, and I stayed down at McMillan's, which is a good RV park, and your electricity's included, and it's reasonable. And I stayed there about just a couple months, figured I wanted to move back to Alpine because there was more going on, which was a little bit of a mistake on my part. But anyway, it worked out. I moved down to BC Ranch Park, and that's the one I would show you that had the long-range panoramic views of the mountains, and that's a good park. The electricity's included there, and it was reasonable. But I just said, well, I'd rather be in Fort Davis, you know. So I stayed at BC Ranch, I think 6 months, and I moved back up here in March. So I think I got it all right. And here we are in June. And then, like I mentioned the other day, I'm fixing to move. My son's coming out in the family, coming out July 1st, and I'll travel back with them back up to Boyd and hook up for a while at their place again, and then it'll give me time to find an RV park up there that I like and I can afford. The park I'm in right now is Olympia Creek RV Park in Fort Davis. Is probably the prettiest one I've been in, and the people are great that run it, and it's very reasonable. Your electricity's included in your rent, so there's nothing at all wrong with that where I'm at now. And I love this country, and I love the climate. And y'all are probably saying, well, why are you leaving, geezer? Well, the same reason I left before. I just want to go back, and you know, I'm pushing 72. I'll be 72 in September, and you know, like they say, you know, you got to make the most of your time. And I want to see I want to follow what my girls do up there, my granddaughters, as far as what I like to do. I like to go to sporting. They all play sports, and that's what I like to do. And I just can't do it out here. You know, I'm 500 miles away, so I'm gonna get a little closer to them. Where I guarantee you, I'll probably be at every game each one of them plays. You know, and they know that. I followed my son when he was playing ball in school. I followed his baseball, even though I was in the fire department. I don't think I ever missed one of his ball games when he was in high school. I would trade shifts with somebody so I could make his games, and that's just what I like to do, you know. That's fun stuff to me. How about this road, guys? I got my phone in the holder, so I can't show you all the views, but we got some. We'll come back up here again, I promise. I'm coming up to do a observatory video. I do it today, but they don't open till we're in the morning. I didn't think about it. I could have done this afternoon. They don't open till 1 o'clock, so we can't shoot it today. But I guess y'all can tell we're definitely climbing right here. I like these little native rock walls set one on the left all the way up, because I tell you what, you can't see, but it's a straight sheer drop off this mountain to the left of us. My ears are popping. Yeah, up here at the observatory, the road that goes up, it's a paved road that goes up to the actual observatories. The visitor center is down below at the bottom. But the road that goes up is a state maintained road, and it's the highest road in Texas, elevation wise. Because up at the top of the mountain where the observatory is, I think you can see it up there right now, hopefully. See the observatory up there to our right? Let's see. The road that goes up, it's when you get up to the summit, it's 6,800 feet. And that's the highest paved road in Texas. up here to the entrance to the observatory, and I'll shut this video down. But anyway, guys, that's the time frame of my moves, and yet, yeah, like I say, I'm going back. I will have been out here exactly 1 year, because I came out July 9th last year, and we're going back to Boyd July 9th this year. So it's 1 year to the day. But yeah, the biggest thing I can tell y'all, like living full time in an RV, if you have plenty of money, then it doesn't make any difference, okay? But one of the tips I can give y'all is, if you travel, just try to stay in one spot for a while. You know, we'll drive up here. Like I say, I know it's closed, but this is the entrance to the observatory. Yeah, try to stay in one spot, like for a lengthy period of time. You know, I mean, if you hit a place you really, really, really like, and try to travel with the climates where, you know, summertime, go to higher elevations where it's comfortable and you don't have to use so much electricity. Because if you're in an RV and you're in a hot area, I guarantee you it's like being in a sardine can out in the middle of the sun. It is hot, way hotter than a house, because they're not insulated. See, this is the visitor center up here. I'll come up here within the next week or so, and we'll do a couple of videos up here, and hopefully we can go up to the top of the mountain. Yeah, this next month I'm going to be doing lots of videos, guys, because I still got a lot to show y'all out here. This area's got a lot of content. Let's see if I can get a shot of the top of this mountain. I don't want to pull the phone out of the holder. Every time I do, it cuts off on me or something goes haywire. Oh yeah, see the observatories up there? Yeah. And then let's get a shot of the visitor center right here. I know this is going into the sun right now, but see that building right there? That's the visitor center. And look at that big telescope right there. That's a solar telescope, the white one pointing straight up. And that observatory there, that's that newer one. I think it's the Hobby Observatory. But yeah, travel with the seasons. Let's see. A big one now, Johnson Creek. That's why my bills ran up. I was paying, you know, I was there one summer and I was paying like $130 a month in electricity, which is, you know, for a 22-foot trailer, that's a lot. But it's just, you know, that's Central Texas, and it's hot, Central Texas. But yeah, try to find a park that's got reasonable monthly rates and the electricity's included. That makes a world of difference right there. So yeah. So yeah, that would be the three things. Just travel, stay a while, you know, when you get there, enjoy, don't rush your trips, and try to find a park where the electricity is included in your monthly rate. And you know, when you're pulling an RV too, if you don't get in a hurry, and safety, I mean, you don't want to get in a hurry pulling an RV. I never pull over about 62 miles an hour. That's fast enough. But also, it does save some fuel if you slow down. You know, and nowadays, saving fuel is a big deal. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to pull off right here. And see, the terrain changes up here. These are little pinon pines, these little trees. that don't grow down even in Fort Davis. You know, you have to get up here. There's some, I think that one straight ahead of us may be a blue spruce. But yeah, it's beautiful up here. If you even come up here in the summertime in the evenings for the star parties, you better bring a jacket, because it gets chilly up here on Mount Lock. You know, we're up a lot higher. So yeah, we'll let me see if I can turn this a little bit without messing it up. There's a picture of the mountains, a shot of the mountains over there. All right, guys, this run long enough. I just wanted to say something on my 3rd anniversary of full-time RV living. I can get into, you know, if y'all have any questions at all about it, just put them in the comments, and I'll cover them the best I can. I'm by no means an expert on it yet. I'm still learning every day. Seems like something comes up that you learn a little bit. All right, guys, have a good one. Be talking at you later. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, thank you all for watching too. These 3 years. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm 9 something right now. So share this video around a little bit if it's any good. I'd appreciate it. But I want to thank you all for watching, and all the people that make comments. It's like just a nice community of that we have. Sure is nice. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.